Hey there, and welcome back to Cursed Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. Alright, so this is an interesting one. Basically, this was a community challenge at some point recently, so it popped up on the main page, as you can tell from how many people have played this. The other side of it is that from the people that submitted it to me, they told me that they feel like there is a path to victory. Obviously, some people are winning, but at the same time, it's easy to make strategic mistakes and ultimately hit pitfalls that cost you the run. So, interesting. This is Soul Guard into Shade Splitter, which is a fine combo, I suppose. Nothing really outrageously bad about this. Obviously, Umbra is not good. I wouldn't say this is a good clan combo, but you at least get an incant starter with Soul Guard, so it could be worse. Yeah, that's about it. Now, whether or not this is truly nightmarish or not, I do think it will be instructive. And I think that that's a big part of what I consider valuable for this series is I want to play runs that are difficult to navigate, that are hard, but that are realistic, right? They're not abnormally difficult. They're not the ones that you're going to see maybe one time out of 1,000 runs. They're the ones that you're going to see maybe one time out of, I don't know, 100 runs, and you go, oh no, that's terrible. How do I handle this? Obviously, there's a time and place for both types of runs. It's fine, but we'll go ahead and play this one anyway. I think it's a good submission. Looking forward to trying it, and yeah. We're currently on a 29 win streak. Our previous run had a very risky Sketches of Salvation with Lodestone Totem and Shadow Siege line, but I've talked about this a bit in the wake of that video going up. I think it's been an interesting discussion point because some people just kind of YOLO. Okay, that's really it. And a lot of people, they see the sketches, they're like, oh, I've got kind of something here, let's do it and send it. There is a way to be rewarded by that in this run, but obviously, I mean, you get Shadow Siege, right? But playing that route is very risky, especially for the order we saw everything in. I think that is an important takeaway. Just the order you see the sketches, the Lodestone Totem, the Shadow Siege, it's very risky. And also the timing, right? Thinking about the presence of something like conduits on Ring 4. Obviously, this run kind of punishes that because there are conduits on Ring 4, but just thinking about the possibility of that, you should be accounting for that. I mean, it's a great example of another case where it's like some people they'll take strategies, right? Pure offensive lines, and then they go, well, if I fight Crystal Cloak on Ring 5, I lose. That's probably pretty bad. Yeah, maybe you just get lucky and you kill Crystal Cloak, or you don't even get Crystal Cloak, and then your run is fine, and you power up and defeat the Divinity. The run is easy, right? It sounds easy. But what if you got Crystal Cloak there? You just lose? You can't risk a win streak on that, I don't think. You need to play a more secure line. And that's really what that run was all about. So I think that was great. We did end up playing it safe ourselves. We had 2 Nameless Sirens infused with Lodestone Totems. I just won a normal run like that. Soul Guard was there too. I guess we are playing 2 Soul Guard runs in a row. Maybe that's not great, but it's okay. You'll forgive me. I didn't actually remember that I did another Soul Guard. I was like, this seems familiar, but this also seems like a good run. Anyway, it's fine. Anyway, as well, if you don't know what's going on in the series, basically I am playing viewer submitted runs. So whether they be cursed or blessed, then you can submit them my way. You can create a challenge link, which is a 3-word combo similar to what you see up here at the top of the screen. And I will play it for you on the channel and hopefully give you a win. I'm kind of going through the cursed log here. Haven't really done a blessed seed in a while. The reason for that is I want to make sure that the cursed runs don't vanish, and they are, of course, interesting, so we're doing them. I don't know. I'll probably swing back around to a blessed seed at some point in the near future, but it's hard to say. Anyway, I do think that's everything I've got for you, so as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see what this Soul Guard has for me today. I don't mind playing Solgard. He's a fine champion. Yeah, he's good. I'm a fan. I just enjoy him, despite the fact that I think he has obviously some weak setups. I mean, the forced dire channel is always a nightmare, right? Well, I don't actually think you're ever forced dire channel, but I mean, forced cold channel with a bad start can be tough too, so I think the challenge is that people want to keep him around. They want him to be part of their end line. You can just throw him away, it's fine. But anyway, we'll see what we get here. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing fine. I'm getting, let's see, getting prepped for my... Wait, what's happening? I don't actually know. I'm getting prepped for the end of the year, which is nice. I was about to talk about things that have already happened. It's tough because remembering exactly when this video goes live is difficult, but I'm doing this one a little out of order compared to my other recordings. Anyway, time is an illusion and we all live in a trapped fused circle. So we're going to go ahead and play Monster Train instead of thinking too hard about it. Today we are Exile, Stygian, Default Umbra. We are facing Plating Seal, Daedalus, Rage, Fell, and Chased Seraph. We have some good starters. We have Flash Freeze, Mind Collapse, and Frenzied Swarm. Yeah, those are good. I love the double pings here. That's excellent. And then Frenzied Swarm could just be a key part of the run. It's worth noting, though, that Frenzied Swarm competes with Foregone Powers, so there's that challenge. It may or may not matter. We'll see. It depends on what the rest of the stuff we have today is. All right, temples are on 2, 3, 5, 7. So we have 4 temples. Good to know. So removal dupe on magic side on 8. Another dupe on 7 with caverns. It's okay. That is a really strong steel shop on 7, though, with the vortex and horde. We've got an okay magic shop on 6 with some health and removals. There's another steel shop with the caverns if I need it. There is a strong trinket shop on 5 with a horde and the boons. I do like that a lot because you can just always get a bunch of relics. I'm a big fan. Also, the magic shop there is kind of weak. Another good steel shop on 4 with a Pyre Remains and Vortex. There's our third dupe on the Stygian side. No shop there, huh? Okay. We have just the 1 steel shop in the early game. On the Umbra banner side, we do see double Umbra banners here, or I can go Stygian banner on the purple side here. Purple side, the magic side. We'll see what we get, right? We'll see what we get. Early game, we have Icicle Fracture versus Conscription Notice. It is always Conscription Notice here. It lets us power up into any setup. We do have the Forced Cold Channel start. I did kind of predict this a bit. We're gonna take it. You never click Dire Channel here. It's bad. We're still quite strong right now. I can take this unit draft, no problem, because I do have that Conscription Notice. So no issues. Now, some things to keep in mind. Oh my gosh, the Shark is a really good pickup here, actually. Do I want to put the Shark downstairs? I mean, if I put the Shark middle, I guarantee Collector, which I actually think is great news. I'm going to work on the armor downstairs here. Yeah, we get Collector for that. That's a very good pickup. I'm going to kill the man on bottom. I'm going to Shade Splitter upstairs. We're going to power up our friend. And I will Foregone Power middle here. Honestly, love seeing it. We're going to leak something. Maybe, actually. Hold up. Flash Freeze upstairs is just great news. I can finally get another Train Steward down. You may as well incant this lad. Maybe. I'm going to actually Frost middle. To kill that guy, pretty unlikely, but we get it. Let's see. I will double Morsel here. I can take the Magma upstairs. Rubble middle. Double Train Steward down below. I don't believe... Let's see. How much am I actually taking here, right? It's 5, 12, 18, 23. And then he's taking... Right, so 7 plus 5 is 12. Plus 6 is 18. Plus 5 is 23. He's taking 31. I actually get the kill up top. Yeah, well, I want to save the Pyre health if I can. Cool. And then, I mean, Middleman is probably just going to win, right? Yeah. Middleman actually just kills the boss. That's pretty neat. It's cool. Sure. We just win on middle. He doesn't even get past my Titan Sentry. Just give me that dude every time. He'd love to see it. Easy. No damage taken plus trial. Great news. Someone had a 79k score on this run. It's probably some stupid Energy Siphon Infinite. I'm not going to click it. I don't think it's a smart choice. Leaning into the infinites like that, it requires either preemptive guessing based on the scores of other people or other stuff. Don't think it's a good choice here. I wish there were a Crystallis or a Crypt Builder. I'm not taking a third Flash Freeze. Titan's Gratitude is not the strength I'm looking for. I don't want more random discards here. I'm going to skip it. Perils of Production. Although I will say Packed Morsels is pretty good, I do also think Immortal Trade into Soul Guard could be okay. But remember, based on what we're seeing, we're looking at some Umbra banners. Packed Morsels is probably pretty good here. That said, I think clicking Perils is really important. It could also justify us going to the right here, seeing a holdover. We actually have a very Magic Shop heavy early game. I have a pretty good chance of a holdover. I'm going to click this. It's a pretty run-defining choice. Oh, wait. Morsel Maid's in this run. Well, okay. This is fun because I can put Morsel Maid behind Soul Guard and that actually works. I think I want to keep going and looking for the holdover here. We have a really good early game for it, and seeing a Titan Sentry is probably the best thing here. I would take an Alloyed Construct. There's a lot of really interesting choices here. I think based on my opener, though, I value the Magic Shop a little more. Yeah, double stack. We don't see it off the top. Stygian Banner. Lodestone Totem? I mean, you can do that as your run, for sure. It's bizarre. I mean, skipping Lodestone Totem is a stupid choice, so I'm going to click it. Okay, I mean, here we want to just make cards cheaper, so -1 Shade Splitter is good. What's in this temple, actually? A -2 and a 10 in piercing. I mean, 10 in piercing Mind Collapse is worth it here. This gets through armor, which I value quite a bit. It's gonna pay off, for sure. Now, you might be looking at this and going, Lodestone Totem in the Morsel Maid? You really don't want a 4 Ember unit here? It's tough. You could do Morsel Maid into Lodestone Totem, but that only works once. Not that good. A +10 here. I'm going to put this on Flash Freeze because 13 is a good number. We're going to spin this. Remove Consume Man. Don't I wish I had that Packed Morsels. I will just keep making cards cheaper, though. I think this is worthwhile. Yeah, let's make our spells stronger. This will power us up. And we still have 100 gold, so I'll be able to afford a reroll or something. Let's not do anything -2 or cheeky here. Okay. No holdover, but we got a Lodestone Totem. I'm going to take this unit draft. I definitely can get away with it. You'll see what we're looking at here. It's basically, I'm going to give up a morsel here. It's fine. You play Rubble Friend. We Soul Guard. I get a Paraffin Thug bonk. I'm going to shoot this man downstairs for sure. I think what you do now is you go Morsel Maid. I will incant with the Ember Drain there. I could have put the Paraffin Thug on another floor. I'm going to play a middle here, because I could theoretically get a middle collector potentially. I'm going to tank with this guy. We're not playing the Lodestone Totem here, I don't believe. I'm going to incant up to the best of my ability. Okay, 13s. I can get a kill here on frontman with a 13. Love that. I want that money. I get the kill up top too. I want to incant here, is obviously not great as this is to do that much damage to myself. Oh, I get a pack thingy there. We're going to drop in the train steward. I do want to kill this guy with the incant. I think it's fine. Obviously, I'm losing a little bit. Cool. We incant upstairs, which is fine. I actually can save... Huh. I'm going to play the Frenzied Swarm up here, which means I don't need this Flash Freeze, which means I will keep my Soul Guard alive in the Relentless. I'm just going to shoot this man, though. I think that's good. Drop Train Steward, I suppose, and then we just incant upstairs. We still get the kill because they do 1 damage. This guarantees at least some Frostbite into Relentless. This is now straightforward in my opinion. Right? We're not going to get the kills here, but it's okay. It is better to shoot the man and then attempt to Frostbite him. Yeah, we're good. Cool, we got 20 gold at least out of this conscription notice. Yeah, we win. Cool, 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 cool. Good work. Go team. You blast him. It's fine. I could have maybe stopped that damage with the Frenzied Swarm. It doesn't matter. We had the win anyway. Cool, so give me an Alloy Construct or something. I'm going to click on Crystallis here. It's a good complement to what I already have. Yes. Immortal Trade. No, we click the Packed Morsels. I have the Morsel made. We're going to click on the Packed Morsels now. Titan Sentry is, I think, the right choice. You could hard pivot here. I mean, let's just think about it. What if I just cut Morsel Maid? This is a fun one. What if you cut Morsel Maid, go Lodestone Totem into Nameless Siren? And doesn't this run then just look almost identical to whatever I did on the previous run? I literally described it to you how this wins. Lodestone Totem. Let me tell you about this here. Which of these rare units is stronger? This is a great question. My honest opinion, Lodestone Totem. You want to know why? Because my steel shops could be horrible this whole run. And you know what unit doesn't care? Lodestone Totem. That is the reason this unit is stronger, in my humble opinion. I can win this without anything else. Now that said, I actually think having both of these is good. You may ask why, and the reason is because I'm stuck with Cold Channel. Cold Channel is a bad kind of payout here. We could still win by doing Sirens here. The Sirens with Lodestone Totem infusions are pretty decent. But you're gonna want some kind of Frostbite, right? You want the Shark here. Shark is very strong because self-infused Shark with Lodestone Totems, right? Think about how this works out, right? Self-infused Shark with Lodestone Totems applies a lot of Frostbite, which means that you require fewer rounds into Relentless. Man, this is a really interesting run from a lot of perspectives. Where do you go? What do you do? What do you take? You have very good units. How do you articulate a run here that actually wins, especially hedging against the possibilities of bad shops? Lodestone Totem obviously gets there, but you need to do damage in Relentless. Morsel Maid could be that damage. He's pretty good, in fact. The downside, of course, is that this man costs a lot of Ember that I'm spending here. Not ideal. So I think for this point of the game, Morsel Maid is too strong to skip, and I have the Packed Morsels, which will help too. We have another magic shop. I could see a holdover. I could also pivot and look for an Umbra banner. The only Umbra unit I might care about is an Alloy Construct, full stop. Full stop. That is the only unit that stands out to me. All the other ones are bad here. So with that in mind, I really love the Nameless Siren, but I think the right choice is to diversify our steel shops with the Titan Sentry. This means that Endless is good, Multi-Strike is good because Morsel Maid, Quick is acceptable because Morsel Made. I value plus 25s as well, and I can self-infuse and make the Lodestone Totem section stronger. So as much of a strong unit as Nameless Siren is, it's more of the same, so we take the Titan Sentry. And we're probably going to throw away Soul Guard here. Almost certainly, I think. I could go left, but again, Umbra Banner, only Alloyed Construct matters. So we go to the right, which is just a very secure choice. And then we get some -1s. I could take a Remove Consume. Beautiful. I'm going to snap click that, I think. Give me a Spell Chain. No? Okay. Fine. You know what? Fine. This Remove Consume on Packed Morsels is very strong. I'm also going to put a -1 in it because I could get an X5 and this would be a disgusting scaler here. The +10, honestly, I mean, I don't find the value here in -2 Crystallis. This is okay, right? It's okay. I'm going to purge a Foregone Power instead. Yes, this card's going to be weird to have too many of, and I don't think we do an infusion here. We chill at 30. I'm going to look at this Caverns because if they give me an X5 on this Packed Morsels, we're going to have a bloody run of it. Well, you could... Okay, here's a thought. Petrified Heart is scary. Reasons. Lifesteal. I get lifesteal from this clan. Blood for Blood. Honestly, Blood for Blood's kind of disgusting. I'm going to be leaking things, and I have Lodestone Totem set up. Or will have Lodestone Totem set up. I honestly think this is nutty. Heartstone's fine, but I have no overstacks. It is good, right? I'd love a +25 in Mr. Lodestone right here, but I think it's actually just about Blood for Blood. This is actually crazy good when you have a Pyre killing floor like this. And yeah, of course, we're going to click that. Good power-ups. I don't actually think I need much else. This +10 is okay, but I want to kind of go to that steel shop maybe, so let's just save our cash and move on. 30 shards is okay. We should blast this, man. I have Morsel Made. I don't need that many hits at this stage of the game, so we're okay. It is as simple as... Man, Soulguard just kind of eats it here, doesn't he? I could just skip Soulguard. He does kind of just eat it. You could Soulguard middle. It's kind of a weird realization. I want to Flash Freeze downstairs. What if you Soulguard downstairs and then just blast? I don't actually know about this Morsel Made situation, yeah? If I play Morsel Made here, I can't play an upcoming Lodestone Totem, so I don't think that's good. And I never get lifesteal in a Soulguard here. So kind of an interesting world where Soulguard really just doesn't do anything. I'd almost rather put the Shark in front upstairs. Let's Soulguard middle here. Wow, that's a strong unit to put on a nameless Siren, huh? What if I just make a middle floor? That's crazy strong, huh? That's a pretty decent unit. I don't really think I need the Morsel Made to worry too much. I'm going to play the Nameless Siren middle then. I'm going to just eat things upstairs. I take this 10. I'm going to blast downstairs. And I will incamp middle. So, I was going to say there's a chance he double shoots here, which would kind of suck, but... We're just going to Shark up top. I think that's fine. I'm going to drop a guy downstairs. I will incamp middle floor. Every little bit matters here. I think we are going to take some pops upstairs. I'm going to incant here. I think that's fine. Cool. I get something up top at least, which is good. I think I personally am okay dropping Soulguard. Let's do the 10 upstairs, I think. So we train Steward first, we blast up top, which kills upstairs, and then I can incamp middle, and we almost clear that floor. Remember, we're planning around our Relentless here. You really hate to see it when it comes to this damage up top. I could actually daze this. I don't love that. There's no reason to perils downstairs. I could incamp middle. I could actually get a kill here, which is probably pretty worthwhile. I mean, yeah, that's good. I do like that a lot. No real reason to incant. I guess I could save this HP. Sure. Seems fine. Don't love that, but at least we get some damage upstairs. It's okay. Mid-floor. Alright. We're gonna lose her no matter what. Unless I actually don't lose her if I train steward here. Yeah, cheeky, but acceptable. I can leak this guy up top, and that's fine. We'll Frostbite because it does save some HP here, right? We actually come out... Ah, dies the Frostbite. Horrible. What terrible news. Incredibly unfortunate, but fine, I suppose. Play some morsels up top. These morsels will finally do some good work for me here. Incredible. Actual stats. Amazing. Let's ping one out middle. Let's ping one out... Ooh, it's actually... Isn't it just better to get it up top? You just kill this guy? I guess I can leak him and he's a trade up, right? It's kind of funny. I can save some HP for Relentless. That's true. Like, I take damage for this, but it's actually worth it because he walks and then I gain health. Funny. Ah, man. Train Steward actually... This Nameless Siren actually doing incredible work here because she does 67 damage to the boss, which is actually legit. You might as well do the extra 4. She gets a swing in. I'll take it. And then we just kind of play cards upstairs, which adds a lot of value here. We flash freeze, we foregone power. We're gonna take some hits, actually, but we are okay. Yeah, some bonks, but we're fine, and we actually get some HP back. So 25 damage taken, not great, but acceptable. Spike of the Stygian, yes. I'm gonna click it because it's a sap injection. We get the self-infused shark here, which is great work. Team. You can tell how weird our run is here. Yeah, you can just kind of see the awkwardness of what all is happening. We're gonna take the self-infused shark, though. I'm gonna click that. And I'm gonna click card draw here. I need to see more morsels and stuff. I really want the Ember. When am I doing the dupe? Not yet. Not yet. Do I have to take Ember here? To have a chance of jamming these floors together, I think I do. It's unfortunate, but it's the tax of Lodestone Totem. You can't risk your card draw order. We go left. I don't have great money, unfortunately. You could actually dupe here, but I don't love that either. Maybe we top roll something decent. That's all I can think of. Yo, top rolled something decent. That's incredible news. Oh, this is one of the reasons I like this stuff, right? You get Endless in a Shark. It's amazing. We get a plus 25 in a Shark. It's amazing. You know I should have done? I should have clicked this Horde first in case I got money. We're going to click on Abandoned Ant Umbra because that is free morsels into a morsel made. Snap click. Advanced Prototype, by the way, deserves mention there. I could pivot on Titan Channel here, but at this point of the run, I actually just want Cold Channel to die a bunch. So that's cool too. I'm gonna remove cards, but let's not forget my upgrade order. I want to fully upgrade the Shark here. This, I think, matters to me. He's really, really good. Unfortunately, I don't get the Incant Armor 2 into the Lodestone Totem because I am too poor, but it's fine. We're okay. I think these were worthwhile picks. We're going to remove 2 Train Stewards because these cards are tough. And we're quite happy with that floor. We have done great work. The Shark will carry us for a while here. I think I could even reasonably take the Ancient Hate here. I'm sub 50. We're okay. Plus, if anything leaks, I have Blood for Blood, which will provide some value here. It's an unfortunate draw order, but we'll take the Soul Guard downstairs. No real reason not to. Animus of Speed, sure. Okay, seems alright with me. I will Shark middle because collector reasons. I will incant downstairs because, again, reasons. You might as well do stuff like this. Yeah. Don't love the Titan center bottom. Maybe I can tank with this morsel down here. I'm gonna click on, this morsel's kind of a weird one. Right? It's a weird morsel. I think the play is actually just drop. We're gonna put it downstairs. I accept this. I could have tanked it, but I'm going to click the Frenzied Swarm here because I actually do not want the Absolver to create a curse for me here. We get the Collector, which is good. I can play a Flash Freeze middle. I actually can take the Lodestone Totem upstairs, which is pretty neat, I think. I like that quite a bit. I'm going to blast the man in the front here. So we Flash Freeze, blast man in front. I don't need a foregone power here. I'm going to foregone power downstairs. I think that's good. Sure, I take a curse, but I think we can get away with it here. Right. Man, the curse of infinite sharks. We actually... What am I going to click on here? I think I have a lot of Ember, so I think the play is, of course, going to be Excavator, but I want to do it in a specific order here. I'm going to put him in front. I want this Lodestone Totem to actually reach Relentless, I believe. Yes, okay, we want to play the Curse out for sure. I get the lifesteal for next turn, that's fine. I'd like to keep Shark active. Huh, interesting. I think the pick here is we play Endless Shark middle. They're the same, right? So just let the front guy die, I guess. Incants are important, kind of. How's this middle guy looking? I'm definitely not killing him. Let's work on him a bit, yeah? Sure, the Frostbite will matter. I guess I may as well incant downstairs. No reason not to. Extra Frostbite is fun. Okay. Now, I think we've kind of, to some extent, stabilized here. I wish for... Okay, with one more incant, I can get this Absolver downstairs. I can do some big incants up top. Remember, I am okay with letting enemies walk to the pyre here, which is kind of a weird situation, but I guess I'm going to play a Train Steward. No reason not to. True. Fine. And we Frostbite down here, which gets the Absolver. I let this man upstairs walk, and he should feed me trade 1, I think, which is okay. We'll incant downstairs because we can. We should make it past this dude. Yeah, we get past him. May as well incant downstairs. We'll incant up top. Cool. Take a little bot, but it's fine. Cool. We should get through... Yeah, bottom floor does not scare me at all here. Just crank it. We get a ton of morsels up top. Now, it's worth noting, I'm not actually going to be doing it like this going forward all the way. I'm doing it this way simply because it's Pyrelight Master, right? And, like, we have everything I could want here. I can... Shouldn't play this Train Steward, yeah? True. I Foregone Power downstairs and then Frenzied Swarm, and I think we're okay. Yeah, we actually come close to killing here. So I took 1 damage, and I think that was a worthy click, really. We got the Collector. Cool, yeah, it looks like we win. Great work. Go team. Fun. Here, have some Frostbite, champ. Good job. Get killed. Cool. Alright, we take 1 damage. I'm okay with it. That is a fine trade. I have plenty of health to do here, and I'm okay with it. I am looking for... I mean, Spike of the Stygian is just is a great card here, right? Say I have excess Ember. I can use it for 2 sap or something. It adds up. But if I play it at 0, it's a free incant. It's just a really good card for this line. So I'll take another one, yes. Gem Trove is probably it. It's a little expensive. It sure do be a little bit expensive. How am I feeling about that magic shop? It's not very strong. I'm going to self-infuse Shark here, by the by. I think I'm actually going to go left, because there's a lot of good hits here, right? Double incants. We could see Frostbite, Cuddlebeard or something. I could see Shade Lamp for more morsels. I think the Gem Trove is going to be a worthwhile pick eventually, so we'll take it. This is a good extra morsel card that I will value. I'm going left. I have enough money to find something here. Look at the trinket shop real quick. Fossilized Fangs is kind of disgusting. We'll take it. I am self-infusing Shark for sure. That is happening right now. This is the more important choice, and I need to be cutting out some of my other picks. Another Tenon Piercing. Honestly, the Mind Collapse loves this. Just make 2 of those. Let's look at the Horde. What do we get? Forever Flame. Oh my god. Alright, Forever Flame. This is nuts. That's... Wow. I don't actually need Ember now. If only I had waited. I mean, the truth is that there's no way you take this gamble. But now I just have an excess of Ember, right? Wow, that swings this run so hard. Now I could put Lodestone Totem into Morsel Maid. It's not good. It's not good, I'm going to be fully honest with you, but I could self-infuse the totem, which is kind of cheeky. I really like the Fossilized Fangs here. It's available, and I have a Gorger. One of the few Gorgers that I look at and go, yeah, that's good. I go to the Steel Shop coming up, because I want some plus 25s and the Incant Armor 2. I'm thinking it's really just 2 Lodestone Totems plus Morsel Maid on the floor, and then I just feed morsels. I think that wins, right? We just leak everything else to the pyre. Yeah, I don't even need multi-strike. If they don't show it to me, we're fine. I'm going to take the Fossilized Fangs here. It's just good because it's available. And I would like to remove cards, but Train Stewards are surprisingly easy to play now. Kind of. Kind of? I want to save money. Yeah, we're going to save money. I already did my infusion. Plus 30. I'm going to take the Tenon Piercing into the other Mind Collapse here. This is just good business. And you could plus 30 one of these. This thing just kind of kills a guy, which is honestly pretty good. I should do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I realized a lot of shards, but these are worthwhile shards here. We can go pretty hard too because I have the Lodestone Totem. Armor Emblem. It's not great to have to deal with this, but I have the self-infused Shark for this run, so I think we're okay. We're going to do a lot of Frostbite here, and then I have the Blood for Blood. So here's the deal. Jeweler up top, Morsel Maid, good. No Ember Drain, beautiful, thank you, Abandoned Umbra. I'm going to Titan Sentry downstairs because I want him to get cycled a bunch. Soulguard middle. Yo, Husk Hermit, unreal. Could just play him downstairs. And then you put the Train Steward middle to guarantee Collector. And I have 4 extra Ember here. What do I even do? I could kill the Spike. I mean, I'm going to save the Spike. There's no reason to take that incant. And then we get the swing here, and we get all Collectors. Yeah, honestly, incredible. Drop in Mr. Totem. Mr. Totem, get down. And then I incant middle because nothing is upstairs. Man, we are in a good position. I just shoot downstairs. I continue to shoot downstairs. This man takes like 40 damage. Good grief. I may as well incant middle. True. Blast that guy. We're definitely getting everything here. Good work, go team. We incant middle floor because, again, there's no reason not to. We just play more morsels up top. Oof, love that double gorge effect. That's very nice. Incants middle are valuable. Honestly, sure, seems good. I replay Yon Shark, he's chilling. We incant middle. I mean, we're losing our dude, but it's okay. I don't actually need Soulguard here. We are playing tons of morsels. Just so many morsels. Incredible. Sorry, I had a cough there. I guess I could save him. You might as well, right? We're gonna be fine. We can save him. Shark crunches downstairs. We just have big dudes. Yeah, this is a good save. Cool. You notice I didn't incant upstairs? Reasons. Does not matter. It just does not matter. I guess I can kill the front guy. May as well. Just a weird run. We're like really strong. We're really strong here. I'm not even leaking on blood for blood right now. Bottom floor is gonna cruise. Wow, that's a lot of morsels, huh? Okay. I could have taken zeros here, but I actually like 0 on the front, but like we're actually just so fine. I do not care, right? I even get the gem trove out, which I will take here, and this is we're looking good on the numbers. Could shoot that. I could shoot bottom. I will shoot bottom, I think. It's actually not bad because the guy getting back gets killed, and then this front guy gets 2, and he gets a lot of frostbite there. So what if instead I just incant up top because you might as well? Sure. Yeah, this is fine, I think. And then we essentially just incant middle here. It's good. I mean, top floor wins already. We are fine. I could just drop in Shark if I really wanted to, but instead, I mean, I'm just going to frostbite this man out. There's no reason not to. We get a couple more hits. He has 99. He's dead. Yeah, great. I'm going to just click some of these because it's fun to click these cards. Play some morsels because reasons, and then we incant because reasons. We lose our Lodestone totem, but it doesn't matter. This guy stands no chance. Cool. I think we win as long as I don't mess around too much. Click on Unnamed Tome. It's a good card. Void Binding. Engine upgrade. Unnecessary. Second Gem Trove. It's not bad, but I'd rather just redraw the one I have. Void Binding's okay if I go ham into Perils. But I'm going to a Steel Shop coming up, right? Yeah, Steel Shop here. I'm not going to this Magic Shop. I don't think I need to hunt it. This is a run where I might remove that Perils, potentially. We have all the pieces to win otherwise. I need plus 25s here to make sure those totems aren't dying on turn 1 Divinity, right? They need a little bit more HP. I think we just skip this. I'm not going Void Binding here. I value my HP and everything else too much. It's good. We're going to go Steel Shop. Yes. I give up removals, but it's okay. Yo, plus 25, incant armor 2. Beautiful. We did it. Great work. I don't really need... Wow, that's perfect for this guy. Incredible. Really good job for me. That's armor that restores itself and everything else. I can put them in front of the Morsel Maid here. Great news. You could quick on this dude, but remember, I have sap. How worried am I about this man? Not very. I'm going to take the double totems here in this run on ring 8. The important point is that it might not be self-infused. I guess I could self-infuse the Lodestone totem, actually. Look at this lineup here. Hellvent. So you dupe totem, you self-infuse totem, and then I dupe that, and I still get away with murder. That's quad totems. Honestly, that does win. I'm gonna re-roll this. Lodestone. I mean, I'm just gonna toss a plus 25 at Morsel Maid, honestly. It's just enough that he doesn't die immediately. He doesn't need anything else. Am I even seeing another Magic Steel Shop? I'm not. That's funny. I want 4 space on the floor for double totems, double self-infused totems plus Morsel Maid. So I guess I'm just gonna toss him a plus 25 and a plus 10. It kinda sucks, but I mean, this wins, right? I'm fine with it. We're gonna cut cards. Those Train Stewards are bad, but they're not that bad. Let's drop a Foregone Power here. It's a bad card. I actually think I want to drop Frenzied Swarm because it conflicts with everything and I'm not reliant on it here. Okay, 120. We chill. Look in this caverns real quick, see if I see something ridiculous. Yo, Monster Rail Spike is a free removal on a Train Steward. Incredible work. We'll take these. Good, good, good. I could just take this cash. We're pretty strong. I think it's fine. Take the money here. I'm going to the dupe, so let's just turn that money immediately around into a removal. And we should be okay. Yeah, cut a foregone power here. 2 foregone powers is a good number. We chill, we move on. I think we blast fell. Remember, I can just rely almost entirely on the power of Yon Morsel Maid here. We get Antumbra Morsel up top with the Lodestone Totem. Good. I will Shark downstairs for sure. You could actually Shark and then Soul Guard downstairs. Branded Warrior. Interesting. I mean, you might as well, right? Hit the floor or something? I don't know. Sure, why not? Let's go. Shark is doing work. I mean, that's 30 Frostbite into the boss already, which is great work. I love this. Behold the power of everything I'm doing here. We get our Morsel Maid down. He can now go behind, which is great. And I can get this Gem Trove, which is sick. Incredible. I do want to Frostbite downstairs a little bit. Yeah. We just feed morsels up top, and this is power. This is real strong all of a sudden, yeah? Incredible news. We lose almost all of Soul Guard here, but it's fine. These guys are just basically the, I don't know, kill the downstairs setup. This is what? This is not Spell Shield. So there will be sweepers here, so I don't know. Just take that and it's okay? Sure. I'm not loading up sap upstairs, it's fine. I don't really care about it. Yeah, Shark is going to do incredible work here. Great job. Oh no, I lost my man. It's actually just cruising. Here's a morsel upstairs. Here is a... I could blast this guy in the back, which is incredible. Just straight up 45. I guess I could shoot in the front here and then still kill him. I only need to have 2 Ember for this to work. True. It's kind of weird, but sure. I'm going to take the extra 10 Frostbite into the boss here. I will drop this Unnamed Tome downstairs. It's fine. I will just keep Frostbiting downstairs. We're getting some value out of Soul Guard here, and honestly, he's being thrown away otherwise. It's fine. Cool. Cool. Great work. Train Steward, goodbye, middle. We just chill upstairs. I just sap this guy to death. And even though he will walk on me, I'm reasonably certain. I'm actually okay with it, right? I could, like, hit him. I mean, you might as well incant him out, right? He's gonna die. Kind of a weird choice, but sure. Yeah, because bottom floor doesn't matter. Sure, let's do it. Cool, he does 1 to me. Blood for Blood is technically on this run, as it turns out. Let's Train Steward downstairs. It's the Purge Friend. We're gonna buff up top. I guess I kill this guy, actually. Never mind. We just sap it out. Blast that man, which puts 128 there. I guess it doesn't matter where I perils. Actually, here you go, champ. Get it. Fun. We replay Shark. Now, of course, the Sap and Shark are conflicting right now. I could like give things up, but we're not relying on that, actually, is the important pickup here. Because remember how we're working on this. We are just gonna have a crazy strong Morsel Maid that will get it. I'm gonna Sap in the back here. Cool. He's gonna do something to me. Let's see, we're 78 right now. 77, honestly, fine. Nice and easy. We just keep sapping. We do not handle multiple units very well at all. We will handle this considerably better eventually. We get it now, obviously, it's fine. But, yeah, we have a lot of armor. We're gonna be okay. Into Relentless here. This whole floor is just extremely dead. That's fine. Honestly, I like the Frostbite into the boss here more than anything else. These are good pings. And then I think we just shoot this guy upstairs a whole bunch. We could sap it down. I'm actually just going to keep frostbiting the boss. 73 there is strong. Cool. Replay Yon Shark. He's doing great work. We just load up the upstairs here. Incredible. Honestly, this is such a strong play. We get all of our morsels up here. And we have a bunch of damage shield. We have a 200 guy, HP guy in the back pretty much. Cool, and we just drop in Shark at the end of the day. It's 100 frostbite on the floor. We're going to be okay. Yeah, it looks sketchy here, and it would be sketchy, except I'm also getting this turn to set up, and I can drop Yon Shark in front here, which is crazy good. And we just get more powerful here, right? She is hitting 4 times, for the record. Rage Fell, kinda scary, not gonna lie. Shroud Spike is a bait, Gifts for a Guard is bad, Hoarfrost Effigy is hilarious, I'll take my 10 gold. I just draw cards. I want to draw my cards faster, yes. No space required on this run. We are going to dupe. Cool, cool. I'm going to look in the temple. Spell Chain here is awesome. Purge is okay. Interesting. Soul Guard is getting chucked, which means Cold Channel 3. Good work, champ. We're gonna dupe Totem and self-infuse him, which is honestly great work here. Yep, Totem, self-infuse Totem. He is good. And look, he's back at 3, and we have now basically turned him into Founding Seal, which is strong. Gonna see about the caverns here. Bone Dog is kind of funny, but he's not an incant. I'm just gonna purge a card. I'm gonna burn this Train Steward here because I can finally get rid of him. He's not terrible, right? He kind of consumes. He's not bad. What if I just cut? Hold up, what am I going to do? A magic shot? They could still show me a holdover, right? Man, they could show me a holdover. If they show me a holdover, it's tough because think about the gamble here. The gamble here is basically, the gamble is Spell Chain Perils and see holdover, or you could just Spell Chain the Shade Splitter and that is actually fine. You just give up on the Perils. Obviously Perils is good if I can use it, if I can get the Spell Chain on it. And also the holdover, but if I spell chain it and this thing is dead, this actually is a dead card. So I think I'm gonna purge Perils here and spare myself the risk. This card is a risk that I can't play on my main incant floor. Yeah, so here, Bone Dog, you can have Perils of Production. I have thusly given up on the thing, and I'm just gonna click on spell chain on a 0-cost Shade Splitter. Right? Because that's great news. It's extra morsels. It's not a lot, but it's extra morsels. It's playable. It's an incant. Great work, go team. And I will purge another foregone power? Yes. Now what's coming up? There's no -2s. What if I just purge this Crystallis now? Because this card is actually tough, and double foregone powers, they're kind of free incants, especially since it's unlikely I draw both. This Crystallis, however, is a 2-coster that I don't really love having in my deck. My -1s coming up are almost certainly going into Gem Trove, because this card is nuts. Yeah, we're just going to purge Crystallis. This is a weird run, and we're kind of going hard on shards, but it is a strong setup that we should lean into. Mark of Invasion. Let's think about this realistically. Think about this, because there's 3 things that could happen. You draw a Shark turn 1. Shark turn 1, I play him middle. I can get Collector. Okay. How do I deal with top? I sacrifice Soul Guard, incant a little bit. Fine. Okay. Lodestone Totem first. I play him upstairs, I incant upstairs, and then I let them walk, and they trade even for me on blood for blood. Fine. Morsel made upstairs first. I probably sacrifice Soul Guard. I think I get away with this. I have enough banner units that this requires a little bit of forethought, but I think we get away with it. Okay, we got this setup now. We do Umbra, Morsel Made. We're fine up here. I trade them, most likely. Yikes. I could kill that guy downstairs. Soul Guard middle floor, probably fine. Siren on his floor is pretty neat. I actually think Siren upstairs with the Lodestone totem's kind of sick, right? True, that will fit. We'll toss it down, sure. I'll Shade Splitter here. We get a damage shield at least, which is nice. We eat both, that's also good. I could kill one. It is a down trade, right? So I should shoot one of these guys, probably. Yeah, I think so. I clear mid-floor with a single incant. I think I'm going to shoot at least something out middle. We're just going to straight up give up Soul Guard pretty quickly here, and I'm okay with it. He's not actually important here. Cool. So the most important thing I can do is Lodestone Totem. And Lodestone Totem is going in front here. Yes. True. Shark, scary, but I think we play Shark downstairs here, and we give up the Ghost on middle floor. We're going to Shade Splitter up top, or middle floor. The incant, how much does he live with? He gets 3 hits. I get 2 incants, that becomes 6 Frostbite. It's 18, you can get pretty close. I could theoretically get 4. 4 by 3 is... Wait, 4 by 3. I get 4 incants. I can get 4 shard, which is 8. So 8. I can get 24 here almost. I can almost kill the guy upstairs. I think instead I would rather just build up armor, assuming that something is going to go horribly wrong up here. I will... Orgon Power this at least. I'm assuming I'm letting a man walk on me. I don't think there's a way around it. This is a good turn. Okay. This is a good turn. Click the cards. Alright. We're able to stop a lot of the damage here. That looks very terrifying. Right? Because the way we do this is we sap out the front dude here. Right? Check it. You sap the front guy. We Mind Collapse the back guy, which lets me Crystallis here and get rid of it. Incanting up here, obviously good, but I think I want to shoot out the Shade Wings downstairs. This thing's a problem, alright? And we just let this guy upstairs walk with me on me with 16 sap, it's fine. Right? Oh no, I didn't kill him. Like, I might actually... He actually just died of the Frostbite, and it's fine. Replay the Shark. We're chilling now, right? We have everything we need, I think. I just sap this floor to the best of my ability, and we try to get the kills. Right? I think I will actually just sap up here. I think the sap is going to be worth it. Yeah, we don't actually even kill this floor, but 107, I think it's not actually that bad. Yeah, 107, so I take, what, 18? It could have been worse. Replay Shark, good. And I think we are going to be fine now. Yeah, I mean, this guy's going to die, I'm pretty confident. I could... I could let him walk and get 5 HP back. Yes. I think that is correct, in fact. Shoot this man on middle, I think, and then I'm gonna blast this guy downstairs. Yeah, alright, sure. He walks up, and I'll take that 4 hit points. Honestly, very fair in my opinion. We just play cards out up top. We do kill this fella, which is a-okay with me. I'm good with that. When I have a second Lodestone Totem here, I think we're going to be just cruising, though. I mean, I can't really see how that goes wrong. Cool. Great. Thank you, Sharkman. Excellent work. We just incant upstairs. We just, honestly, have to play some morsels first. I do need to scale here, so I'm not going to let this man walk on me. Just full stop. The damage shield there, huge value. Bottom floor, those guys are dead, right? They are dead, yeah. We're just going to incant this guy and preserve my damage shield. It's a good choice. Cool. Shark, I think I let sit here. I don't think he adds enough for me to seriously consider playing him all that much at this point. I'd rather draw anything but him, in fact. I might still draw him, obviously, but, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to play Shark. Okay. Now, I think we get through this off the back of, yeah, just like a really, really good setup here. Wow, we didn't get a HP morsel. It's actually okay, though. I'm going to play all this out just so I can see how this looked in the end. Oh, I'm not HP morsel. I was looking for an Ember morsel to get back that gem trove, but it's fine. We didn't need it. We're good. All right, so we eat it on the front guy, but he can't get through the second guy. We are fine. So we take 13 altogether, which is actually just fine. Preserve, it's not great. I'd rather just redraw other cards. Right? Right. It's not bad in the world where I do hit both totems at once. I should actually take this. There is a universe where I draw both totems on turn 1 and this preserve saves my life. It's also a free incant, which is potentially better in some cases. Yeah, actually, I will take the preserve. I'm just making sure there's no infusion coming up. Yeah, we're fine. Want to click on another gem trove? It's not terrible, necessarily. It's not great, though, because I do want to incant a bunch, and it's an expensive card. One of them is enough, I think. We're not going to click these. I'll take my money and walk. I go to the dupe, of course. I've already kind of decided this. I think it is a good call. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm going to look at the trinket shop. Pyrestone housing is on the table. Merchant of Magic. I get a remove consume. I don't think so. The -1 has to go into this gem trove. This card needs to be more playable. I'll toss a +10 into Mind Collapse. That makes it very potent. What am I doing here? Chain of Gems is potentially bad. I don't care about protecting morsels. It's not wrong necessarily into the Divinity, but is it worth it? I have to be careful about replaying Shark, but I do have the Abandoned Umbra to make sure there's never a conflict. I mean, it doesn't really do anything on Chased because it gets removed. It's basically just 2 damage shield on Divinity. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's probably worth it. We're gonna re-roll this now. Yo, Sigiled Seaweed, though, is probably pretty good. We're gonna click that. That's strong, like that. Cool, I'm going to dupe the Totem, because Totem is importante. Removals here are pretty sick. I'm gonna finally cut something here. Now, here's the question. I will re-roll this. I'm not taking that Eternal Stone. Ah, they gave me the holdover. Of course they did. Of course they did, Monster Train. You knew I would. You could do Gem Trove here. That's not right. Will 20 consume one of the flash freezes? It's basically a removal. And just think, there was a world. There was a world. You could hold over the Preserve, kind of weirdly enough. And there's a world I kept that for the Spell Chain Perils, huh? It's fine. I mean, you never know, is the thing. You just do not know. Would I pay no, honestly, I need the incants. So let's just make this Gem Trove cheaper, I think. And that will be a worthwhile pickup here. I'm going to take a 20 consume into one of these flash freezes. I think that's fine. I can take the removals here kind of cleanly. Train Steward, I'm not worried about him. He consumes. He goes away. He's not that bad. The one space of him is not as hard to play as you might think. So, honestly, I cut the other flash freeze, I think. Well, it's not wrong. I don't love having it. It's not bad. Frostbite 8 right up into that guy's face. Pretty good. Already rerolled this shop. Sadly, this is what we get. This holdover does nothing for me, I don't think. So I think it's going to be 3 removals here. And that brings me down to 22 cards in the run. The question is, what do I cut? I think it really wants to be Flash Freeze and then 2 Shade Splitters. Could be Shade Splitter Foregone Power. I'm looking to use this as a way of getting my deck down to an easily played, cheap kind of setup. And also, the nice thing about this 3 removal here is if I miss the totem, right, I can actually draw around faster. I'm basically hoping to play Packed Morsels, Gem Trove, and my Mind Collapses a whole bunch, and this like Spell Chain Shade Splitter. So I actually think you can get away with cutting a lot of your morsels because of your redraw power. So let's first drop this 1 Flash Freeze. It's not bad into mini bosses, but I would rather just hit them with other stuff, right? If it were 0 cost, sure, we're gonna cut you. Okay, great. I think I'm gonna leave in 2 Foregone Powers. 24 cards, maybe 22. It's pretty unlikely still I draw all of them. It's not impossible, but let's drop a Shade Splitter here. Okay, now I get to go into the magic shop and I buy a removal. Now, I'm going to leave the Foregone Powers. I've kind of decided that density is okay. My redraws are looking like, what? Mind Collapse, Gem Trove, some Foregone Powers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards, 2 of which are Foregone Powers. Honestly, I actually think I should cut another Foregone Power. With how few... I mean, okay, 13 if you include the dead weights. 13, 2 Foregone Powers. It's actually pretty likely that you see both of them. That's true. And these morsels could give me Ember Morsels, which basically are free cards for me. Let's drop this Foregone Power. That's fine. Okay, we're down to 0 money. I think it's okay. 170 out of 100. I don't see a reason to grab the boons here. There's no value to derive from it. So I think we're chilling. Yeah, 170 out of 100. Let's go. I think we beat this simply because I have committed to the line that did not require multi-strike, right? These shops might have been abysmal, but we'll never know, right? Here. Train Steward, he dies. Great work. Although, let's think. Shark downstairs, I think, is for sure correct. Here, yes. Giving him the damage shield there, maybe not optimal, but it didn't really matter all that much. Let's... we got the Harvest guy silenced there. Let's Soul Guard middle and see what we hit. You know, Husk Hermit's okay. I could actually play this Husk Hermit downstairs and clear waves with it, which I think is good. I guess I should incant, right? No real reason not to. So... there's no reason to play the sap into the boss here. I could save his HP. Doesn't really matter. Let's just go ahead and do Excavator here. Well, just do Umbra, and then downstairs we can do Excavator and Jeweler. And then I'm just going to shoot the boss here. I mean, it's not a lot of value, but I don't know, it's something. I don't really want this Train Steward left over, but not really a great choice to get rid of him here, so we'll let him chill. Okay. We didn't get the silence we wanted, so whoopsies. Yeah, immediately you see I draw both totems here, which sucks a lot. I will play Totem 1, Morsel Maid. Now, I could get away with this off of a... okay. I was gonna say I could get away with it. Let's play the other Shade Splitter. It's still possible. Okay, we didn't get an Ember Morsel. That sucks. That sucks. I do still want to feed these upstairs. It is correct to do so. Shame. Okay, so I don't get the second totem here. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. I think we will leak a little bit due to that. It's tough, man. It's tough. I don't love what has happened here. I could actually stop this. Ooh, I can stop this incoming damage. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Should have sapped him for a little more. I'm going to take some Ember Drain here, I think. Yeah, take 2. Not great. Not great at all. We do get a lot of options to deal with it at least, which is good. Shade Splitter is solid here. I'm going to click it. Now, I do want to... I can pop this man downstairs. Good work. Go team. Alright. I think we'll be okay. Can pop man downstairs. Value. I'm going to save the Unnamed Tome for this man upstairs. If I let him walk on me, I do what, 5 to 5? I could actually gain HP here, right? That's true. I'm gonna flash freeze this dude in middle floor. I think that's fine. I could stop this incoming. If I actually foregone power him here, I think I just get 5 HP back, which I think is a good call. So let's instead Unnamed Tome middle here and just get this out of there, and then we do this, and he's gonna walk up and give me 5 HP. It's 4 HP. Math. It checks out, though. It's okay. I can sap downstairs into Oblivion. Remember, though, we eat the Chain of Gems first here, and it's good to do so. True. I think I'm gonna let the bottom guy die and just only take the 1 there. We can sap this out pretty effectively. And I may as well preserve the dead weight just so I don't redraw it. This leaks the man in the back, who I think just does not hit me right now, in fact. It leaks the man in the front too. I mean, this should be enough. I get HP from this, right? Yeah, I get 10 HP off that, which is pretty neat. Excellent work. You click Shade Splitter first, because you could get the Ember Morsel, friend. Yep. Exactly. We now drop in second totem, and I mean, this is... Now we have done it. Right? Yeah, we have done it. Cool. Now, once you've kind of assembled this, this is a winning line. That is just a true statement. And we should count on... We should plan around... Ah, dang it, we got the... I mean, we plan around the incants here now. We get... He dies to Frostbite. It's honestly fine, right? I don't actually mind that he dies to Frostbite. It's cool. We just sap everything upstairs into Oblivion and we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. It's a weird run, but it's a run that is acceptable. I just have to play all my incants upstairs and we are chilling. Train Steward downstairs, he implodes, it's fine. I just play to incant a bunch and we're okay, right? We get HP out of it. Honestly, if I can turn this into a heal situation, we're gonna do fine, right? Just click your cards, yeah? Remember, play Shark after. Okay. Shark downstairs. Shark is good because Frostbite is important for winning this run, I believe. Every little bit will matter. I am just going to keep the incants active. I am just going to hit the boss. Cool. And all of these units should walk up and give me HP. Great work. Okay. Now, I let Shark die here, but remember, I want this sap to carry over to Relentless here. And to achieve that, I have to not play Shark again. I could actually freeze him, which is an option. It's kind of an interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. I'm gonna let this guy in the back walk up. You could freeze him in your hand. Or I can actually just freeze this dead weight, and I think it's better, right? Just freeze dead weights is actually a really good strategy for the preserve because it means I never redraw them. We just drop Shark here, I'm pretty confident. I don't even want to play him because it would waste sap, which is no bueno. We do not like it. So I think we just hard send it here and we are going to be fine. I'm actually gaining HP on the boss here. So that's great news. And I do not play the foregone power here because I would like to not redraw either dead weight. And we let this man walk and he's dead. It's fine. I gained health even though all of that said. We win as is with honestly, a terrible draw, all things considered. But we are applying a disgusting amount of sap here. I still have 2 spells to cast. We are going to be fine. Right. I mean, this is it, right? 33 sap. That's a very fast ramp here. And this man, he's not very good, but he wins. Right? He's not great, but he gets there. It doesn't matter if the enemies walk on me if they do 0 damage. Is blank pages terrible? It's fine. I can click it here. I have space for garbage. That's fine. I don't see how we lose, honestly. I mean, we're going to sap the Divinity to like negative 300 damage or something, and we should be really good, right? Good grief. Look at that. Sigiled Seaweed sometimes just says, I don't feel like dealing with death today. I want the damage shield on the Morsel Maid, but I do not want the Ember Drain. I think I'm actually going to preserve Soul Guard a little bit here, give him the damage shield. Yo, every time they give me a Husk Hermit, I'm just happy about it, right? It's just good. So you play Morsel, Lodestone, Morsel. We begin the process of the Incant. Cool. We get the Ember Morsel, which lets me do even more Incant here. And then honestly, I think it is correct to sap him to 0 here. This is a really good draw order. I just fully give up on Soul Guard and it's actually okay. Penumbra? Chillin'? I mean, okay. Create the middle floor you want to see, my lad. And we put Titan Sentry on that floor. You know, I don't ask questions sometimes of Monster Train. It knows what it wants to do, right? Monster Train knows. Monster Train knows what it wants to have happen. I'm going to save this unnamed tome for Harvest. Oh, never mind. For Chains, maybe? I mean, we're fine, right? I'm going to create a blank pages nightmare floor, and that's going to be fun. We just silenced this guy anyway. What do we get? Rally Queen. Okay. Sure. Sure, okay. What a strange run of Monster Train we are currently experiencing today. I don't really know what to tell you about any of that. I'm gonna blast this thing downstairs because I think clearing up this floor is a good idea. I can also just freely get this Train Steward killed because Sigiled Seaweed is nuts. Upstairs doesn't matter. Let's get rid of spikes. And then I do Spike of the Stygian into the boss here, and we chill on Unnamed Tome because I want to hit chains if that's what we get. Hey, free HP. Chains? No chains. Hey, you know what? We're happy with it. Little Fade. Well? I mean, I guess. There you go, Little Fade, sure. Shark middle, he's doing great. We get that rally trigger of genius. It's like I'm an incredible player or something. We're just gonna sap into the oblivion now. I mean, now at this point, it's like, oh no, they leak. I actually just do not care. Also, this guy in back doesn't even get his extinguish trigger. Good grief. Here's some more frostbite for the back guy. Honestly, we're kind of chilling, right? I'm fine with all of this. I will just click preserve because, I mean, I may as well hold on to it. Yeah, whatever. Oh no, the enemies walked on me. Whatever will I do? I don't know, I'm just gonna get full health from it, I guess. Good grief. Light harnessers both get got there. You know, I get plus 25 on Rally Queen by playing Little Fade here. She does 65 damage. I'm just going to chill her on the floor. Look, and then this lets me fill up this floor with some other fun stuff. This blank pages is like just so much fun sometimes. It's such a silly unit or relic, but sometimes you get floors that look like this where you go, yeah, okay, sure, Monster Train, let's do it. Let's just do it, my friend. Yeah, oh no, I leaked the guys in the back. I actually just do not care. Wow, look at that, they died. Okay, so here's a great example of when I want to unnamed tome. Yo, Hornbreaker Prince. Hornbreaker Prince. Remember, we're gonna deal with the upstairs. Okay, hold up. We're gonna do this first because this guy is actually a concern, right? I want to sap him to something way small numbered. That's 20 sap, so he's got a minus 40, which is a good chunk here. Sure. Goodbye, Prince. My man. Shark's doing great. Meanwhile, Rally Queen's actually rallying. Do I need this extra sap on him? This guy's gonna get hit. I think he does need it, right? He might. I might put that on bottom, though. He takes 40. I mean, he has 600 and something HP, only has 11. This man is gonna hit me, almost certainly. Let's just toss this unnamed tome at him. It's good to get the sap in, right? Like, watch this man go up. Right? He's like, it's gonna take a while, and he eventually punches me. Yeah, look at that. He eventually punches me, but I do not take damage. And we silenced High Priest anyway, so really, who cares? What the heck? Repeater? I could repeater back the spikes of the Stygian. This run of Monster Train does not know what's happening here. Sure, I'll keep Repeater alive, I guess. Fun. Whatever the game thinks is happening is not happening. We just scale upstairs. Again, we're gonna be fine in the back here. I do want to get the gem trove out. The boss has 89 sap. It's extremely dead. I'm actually gonna pop a few things on this floor, right? Interesting. I could actually pop the front guy entirely, huh? I could. That's true. I should actually pop the back because the spikes are potentially not great. So here's what I'll do. I'll do big shot up front and then small shot in back. We lose my whole floor, but it's actually okay. I'm going to give up and play that foregone power. I think it's good to get the extra sap here. Oh no, my floor died. It's fine. I only take the one Ember Drain as a result of this punish. I get to replay Endless Fade, and she's fun. And then Sharklands. This floor is actually sick, by the way. This floor is actually incredible, and I'm very happy with how good my mid floor is performing. The Rally Queen is actually doing an incredible job. Look at her doing 160 damage with Fade. Look at this floor. This is Monster Train, right? It's one of those moments where you see that and you go, this is what Monster Train is all about. I think I took damage there and then healed it back. Anyway, I'm going to shoot both of the curses here. Spikes Fade. Oh, that's funny. All right, sure, champ. Go downstairs. You got it. Oh, that's really good. Let's pay attention to upstairs, please. This run of Monster Train is amazing. Amazing. Just great news. We're just having so much fun with it. I'm going to blast downstairs because I don't want curses. And I think that's a good idea. Let's just keep sapping here. How are you looking? 12 sap? Yeah, you're dead, man. That's good. I can just let it happen. He has perished. Hey, we did it. I'm gonna keep Rally Queen alive. Behold, Little Fade, Shark. Look, I know we win upstairs, okay? We don't have to talk about it. But what I do want to talk about is how I do plan on saving my middle floor so that I win on 2 floors, because that seems exceptional. So we toss in a gem trope. Oh, they don't get it. My life is ruined. I couldn't save my friends. Meanwhile, literally everything on this floor just got sigiled, seaweeded. Look at this relic. This relic is so busted. Like, this relic is insane. I'm actually just going to keep zapping up here because disrespect the world, and we're just going to make Morsel Maid do the work here. He has to punch them all to death, okay? He just punch them. Get it, man, get it. This is incredible. I think that what we've done is a very smart choice for this run, is the way I will describe it. We have decided to play the very smart approach, and we take the victory for it. Cool. So I'm going to look at the run summaries and the challenge links. I want to look at the people who lost. I'll also vaguely look at the person who did like whatever that infinite was to get a 79k kill, because that's pretty silly. That's a very silly kind of floor. It's almost certainly some kind of spell weakness shenanigans, I think. Let's go to the challenge here. We'll first glance at this person. Who are you and how did you do so well? Okay. I don't know who you are. Great. You you found an Overgorger. Okay. And there was a multi-strike on this run. All right, well, I know how that pre-relentless is everything. Yep. Wowzers. That's... okay. Fair enough. Don't have to say much more than that. Let's see who lost. Okay, so obviously the Morsel Maid infused in the Lodestone Totem, not that great. Not surprised that fell apart. Shark is okay, he needs to be the self-infused here. We do end up seeing the perils on this particular run, which is fine. I don't think it helps that much. How did this lose? I guess you didn't incant well enough? Interesting. Or wait, it loses because your relentless is bad? I'm not actually sure what happens here. Where are you losing? Shouldn't you have a ton? You have 3 of these things. That should be a lot of sap. You only need 2 of these to win. Your relentless is pretty weak, but you could just slap Soulguard on the floor and at least get through it. And you also have the perils. I'm not sure how this loses. Unless you are just not sapping your floor, this might be a tactical loss, right? In the sense of just playing the turns wrong. Because numerically, you have the pieces. Man, there's an Awoken Railspike in here. There is an Awoken Railspike Infinite. Dang. Let's see, who else lost? Just the Overgorger Morsel Maid. This, of course, falls apart because you didn't even take the Lodestone Totem. Or I guess you didn't see it, so... yeah. In a world where you don't see Lodestone Totem, this maybe looks a bit scary. That's fair. Let's see. Morsel Master Train Steward, Nameless Siren Train Steward. Okay, I mean, you're kind of full sending it here on the infusions. Not much to say, really. The Siren of the Sea, the Shark never gets the Endless. You've got 2 Morsel Maids with Overgorgers. It's funny, I never even saw the Overgorger. It's kind of fun. This could have been a real good run with that. Did I even put anything in my Morsel Maid? I don't even think I did. I'm not going to go through everyone who lost. Some of these that get really low are not really worth reviewing here. What did I do here? Did I even put anything in him? No, I didn't. Because why even bother? It doesn't matter. I win no matter what. What an interesting run. No one else did what I did? Dang, I mean, I guess some people just found this Overgorger line and just absolutely blitzed their brains out with it. That's wild. I didn't even see this line. There's an even stronger line in this run. That's incredible to me. This run didn't feel impossible. Certainly, I mean, it was, I think, tricky. But I didn't even see the Overgorger. Am I like literally the only person that went to that magic shop on Ring 2? That feels crazy to me. Well, I mean, my run I think was extremely safe. I I played this run so safe here. Self-infuse the Lodestone Totem on the Forever Flame. This thing is 4 sap a turn. It doesn't matter because anything that walks on me heals me. Morsel Maid eventually kills the boss. There's 0 risk. I picked a line that is extremely secure, right? And I just traded health sometimes, but it wasn't even that bad. It's just so low risk here. I didn't even have multi-strike. I think this is maybe more informative of a run to watch than one of the other ones. I mean, because once you see this double multi-strike quick overgorger, like, oh no, what is even happening here? You have this thing, your run doesn't matter, right? This is easy. This is click everything crunch. How did you even take 70 on Shade Wings? Do you not have backlines cleared? Did you remove your mine collapses? You kept one. Okay, so you just okay, weird. Well, hey, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Take damage because you greeted on removals on your pings. Kind of an odd choice. Yeah, you only have one flash freeze too. Funny. So you mean you take 60 damage on Shade Wings just for that, which is kind of interesting. But I mean, once your run has this, it doesn't matter. It's over. You've achieved transcendence. But in our case, I never saw the Overgorger. I never did anything fancy with the Morsel Maid. It was just quote unquote relentless. It does 300 damage. It's fine. I don't need it to be stronger than that. It's good. Lodestone totems, they crunch the floor. We're good. We just rely on pings to deal with scary things. We get good morsel generation with Gem Trove and some other things. And Pack Morsels is strong, it turns out. Meanwhile, Shark does incredible work. We sacrifice Soul Guard, and that's it. That's Monster Train. This is a very low risk solution that I have drafted here. And it's the main reason that I opted to lean into Lodestone Totem so heavily instead of other things. Because what if you chase all of these steel shops and none of them have multi-strike, right? It's just a bad habit to be in. If you have a run that can win without multi-strike, like I have here, why wouldn't you use that? Why would you not pick the line that is secured? All I was looking for was some plus 25s. The likelihood I see those, really, really high, right? And I could also see an incant armor 2 and be fine with it. It's just kind of interesting. It's very interesting to me how some people just play the game differently, and that's fine. You can definitely tell from the way I play the game that I play secure lines. I'm playing to win. I want to win the run. I'm not interested in glamour. I've actually gotten comments on the channel that remark about how boring some of my runs are simply because I'm trying to win and I'm not doing the Overgorger infused into Morsel Maid with 3 multi-strike high roll. I'm not clicking sketches and sending it into a Shadow Siege on conduits. I'm not doing those things. And that's okay, I think. It's just if you want to win, if you want to finish your logbook and spend minimal amounts of time on it, I think the way I play is the way you do that. If you want to try to win streak and get to big numbers over 100, I think this is the way you do that. I don't think that you take those risks because sometimes people ask me, how in the world do you manage to win? Sometimes I have to take a risk that is run defining. And the truth is, I just minimize the number of times I have to do that. Because if you keep making those risks, eventually one's going to go wrong for you. And if you just, some runs are going to be tough enough that you have to take that risk and you're just going to hope for the best. That's roguelike, right? That's the genre. Sometimes it's going to happen and you're going to be like, man, I've done everything I can. Maybe I could have improved this. I could never have predicted this. And you just send it on a 50-50 or something. But those should be minimal count. You should not have to do that very often. That should be a very cursed run, in my opinion. And then otherwise, you just play a safe run, right? I am not reliant on anything. I just click the cards, play the game, navigate the tactics of the run correctly, and we win. So honestly, that's it. That brings us up to 30 wins in the series. Love to see it, and I'll let you go there. I don't have much else to add. I think it's a good run. I think this is informative. You know what? It's been an hour and a half. If I decide to, we'll call this run. If you've watched to the end here, I'm going to say that you should add Forever Flame to your comment. That way I'll know that you watched the entire run. So, good stuff. It brings us up to 30 on the series, and yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.